Hey, it's Joe Viblo here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build an automatic mining machine that works in the current edition 1.15 of Java Edition. How this thing works is it's going to take advantage of a TNT duplication glitch to do the mining, and then it's got a flying machine hooked up to it. So this thing will go back and forth and whatever distance you want it to and just mine down to bedrock. It actually costs nothing because when it's done you can just take it apart and get all the materials back because it's not using anything up to do the mining. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and comment down below what you want to see me do next. I also have a project that I've been working on for the past couple months. It's almost done, and there's a quick sneak peek of it at the end of this video. I'm going to be opening it up for subscribers to play probably Saturday, April 11th. So watch the end of the video to see the sneak peek. So how these things work is I took my TNT duplication machine from my last video and attached it to a flying machine based off of a Mumbo Jumbo design. And they're set so that they'll go back and forth, hitting these end things and turning around, and just carpet bomb the entire area that they're set to. You can set the endpoints as far apart or as close together as you want, depending on the size of area that you're trying to dig out. And then you want to put the machines about 5 to 6 blocks apart so that you aren't leaving blocks in the middle that you haven't broken. So to build this thing, you're going to need a couple of building blocks to use for spacing things apart. 9 slime blocks, 1 cobblestone wall, 1 TNT, 1 dead coral fan, 1 detector rail, 1 minecart, 3 sticky pistons, 5 observer blocks, and 6 obsidian or furnace or any block slime blocks cannot push, 4 redstone repeaters, and 2 redstone dust. Okay, so to start building, we're going to go about 10 blocks into the air and then place our slime block. This way the machine doesn't blow itself up when it starts mining at the beginning. And then off of this slime block, we're going to place 2 more in the direction that we want this thing to be mining. So let's face them off this way, and we're going to put it in a little L shape. And then off to the side and up 1 higher, we put another L shape that's exactly the same, so it looks like this. Now we put our wall on top, TNT under, and coral fan next to it, so that they're in this order here. Then we're going to put our detector rail sideways with the minecart on top of it on the higher block. It has to be facing sideways like this, otherwise it'll fall off. Now behind here, we're going to build back a little bit and put our sticky piston facing into this top slime. Now we put 2 slime blocks on top of the sticky piston. Now we're going to put an observer block facing to the left of the machine. And then we're going to build off right here and put a sticky piston facing into this slime block below the observer block, and then break that. So it should look like this now. And now we're going to copy that, but facing the other way. So we put a slime block here on this piston. Then we're going to build out a little bit and stick our sticky piston facing into this slime block. And now on that slime block, we're going to put an observer facing the other direction. So this one's facing to the right of the machine. And it should be looking like this now. Now to finish it off, we're going to put an observer block underneath this piston that is facing out to the right as well. And there we go. And this is what the finished product should look like. All we have to do now is go out and set the boundaries to where this thing can move when it starts going. So now we need to switch to our obsidian, redstone repeaters, and redstone. And now we're going to go underneath the 2 top observer blocks, build out as far as you want this thing to move. Let's just build it out a little bit here. And then we put that obsidian block at the end of this. Let's break this stuff to get it out of the way. And now we put our observer on top of this block. And we want it to be facing towards the machine like that. Now we're going to put 2 high cobblestone behind this, 2 next to the bottom, and an obsidian right here. And then we're going to take out our redstone dust, put a repeater with 4 ticks, and then a repeater with 1 tick. Now to finish it off, we're going to take our obsidian, stick it down 3 and forwards 1 from the front. So it should be looking like this now, and that's what it should look like when it's done. And now we're going to break this stone block to get it out of the way. Now on this side, underneath this observer here, we're going to build out a little further this time so this thing travels a greater distance. Gonna build out as far as we want this to go, and then stick obsidian on the end to start our next endpoint. So put our obsidian here. Let's break this out of the way. And now we're gonna put an observer facing towards the machine, and then off to the left side again, we're gonna put 2 high cobble, and then 2 stone next to it, and then an obsidian in the front there. Put the repeaters, and then the redstone dust. And for this one, we're going to build from this side. We're gonna put our 4 blocks, so 3 down, and then 1 back this time. So it should be back diagonally from the side and down 3 blocks. And this is what this one should look like when it's done. And now we're going to break this stone out so that this thing's done. So now remember, the one where you put the obsidian off diagonally is the side with the minecart. And then the side that doesn't have the minecart is where you put it down and in the front. To start it, we're going to place a block in front of the observer on the minecart side of the machine. Don't place it on the other side or it'll break itself. And there it goes. It's going to start mining. As you can see, it's dropping massive amounts of TNT. There's a reason we stuck it up this high, because otherwise it would break itself with all the TNT that it's dropping. Hits this end, that triggers, and it turns around, and now it's going to head back to the other side before it turns around again and keeps mining. That's real quick, so you can see how quickly this thing's going to go down to bedrock. Goes down again, dropping all of the blocks of TNT. So that's been 2 passes so far. Here's the 3rd pass. We're getting close. 4th pass across. And we can see stone now, but we're not quite to bedrock. 5th pass across. And there's some bedrock right there. So in just 5 passes, this thing digs all the way down to bedrock. So it works pretty quickly. Obviously, over a longer area, it would take longer to get down to bedrock, but it'll still be about 5 passes. Each pass will just take a greater amount of time. So if you liked the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And now we'll jump into the sneak peek of what I have coming up next weekend. So I've been working on a survival games realm for the past couple of months. These are just a few clips of different parts of it. And if you want to join and play with me, probably Saturday, April 11th is the first time we'll do it, and we'll do it some more times in the future too. I have a link to the Discord page so that I can get your username and everything, and everybody can know when to meet up and join the realm. And I just hope it'll be a good way for people to have a lot of fun during the whole coronavirus outbreak and everybody being bored. So click the Discord join link and join the Discord page, even if you're not sure if you're going to be able to play. That way you can just get more information